What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as EOS to BTC. We'll also be looking at the current coin market cap, doing some charting, as well as an article that I did pull up. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and let's jump right into today's video. So as you guys can see, before we jump into the articles and the charting, we are on the current coin market cap with a market cap of 293, 24-hour volume being 43 bill, and Bitcoin dominance 68.6. So not much difference in Bitcoin dominance, maybe 1%. The 24-hour volume has significantly decreased and fallen to a significantly low level of support. And then we have the market cap, which is pretty low as well. Now, when I scroll through the top 10 cryptos, you'll notice that everything does seem to be down except for Bitcoin Cash and Tether. Tether number 7 not really making any movement. As we know, it is a stable coin trading at $1. Bitcoin Cash up 1.84%. We are in the number 4th spot, with Litecoin being 5.4. So there's now about $600 million in between Litecoin from catching up to Bitcoin Cash. As I scroll down, the other cryptos are down 1 to 3%. Nothing really too bad. But it is a down market. It is really a down market. Everything is practically in red. There are some cryptocurrencies that are standing out, but they do have theoretically a significantly small amount of volume and a small amount of market cap. So it's not really moving too much. So I do want to just jump into this article in a second. I did want to just really look at the entire market cap, which doesn't seem to be doing too much stuff. We do seem to be trading out significantly sideways, not really seeing much movement, but I do want to pull us up onto here. You can see now I'm on CoinDesk. So I did want to read this article. I wanted to know how truthful it is. As we know, Litecoin's a little bit over $11,000, and I did want to know is whether or not we can actually see a 13.2 or $13,200 Litecoin within, the next, or Bitcoin within the next month. Kind of sounds kind of crazy to me. So as I scroll down, this is on CoinDesk. It says Bitcoin now needs to break above 13,200 to revive a stalled bull market. A key monthly chart pattern suggests the top crypto by market value created an inside bar pattern, yada yada yada, and low of 13,000 and 9,049, respectively, falling within June's trading range of 13,880 to 7,400. An inside bar candle is characterized by a higher low and a lower high than the previous candle. It represents an indecisive market or consolidation in a narrowing price range. So, as you can see, that said, a bearish reversal would be confirmed only if Bitcoin ends the current month below July's low of $9,049. On the other hand, acceptance above 13,200, July's high, would signal a continuation of the rally from April's low of near $4,000. The probability of Bitcoin ending the current month above 13,000 would rise the prices bullish weekly, yada yada yada, as we can see right there. So yeah, what it's telling me, and I'll explain more as we jump into the charting, is that we're kind of in a pickle situation right now, where we did kind of pause on the bear market within, or on the bull market within Bitcoin, and now we're kind of just trading out sideways. We're not really doing much. We're kind of hit a stall point, and now we're waiting for more volume to come in and really pick as to whether or not this market is going to be continuously heading up in a bull run, or are we going to experience a retracement and a bearish pullback to the downside. Now, here's my take on that. 13,200 is quite high. I personally wouldn't guess that or wouldn't put that out. I'd say we do need to break $12,800 where this cap is. They're going off of pretty much where these two resistance points were, these two wicks. Now, what I see is I see these two as caps right here. This is Bitcoin US dollar. Maybe they're looking at it differently. And we do have this ascending triangle right here, this uptrend that is holding the currency. You can see it has resistances. We do have supports and another support right there. So we're kind of getting sandwiched on in between two levels of support right here. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, this is, it should be pretty interesting, and you should be able to see what exactly I'm referencing out. We do have a bottom support, which is also being carried by our high-low middle moving averages. Volume has practically died off, though, completely died off, which isn't necessarily a good thing, but we do need to see some volume, come through the market, so we can see some sort of, movement to the upside. But the way I'm looking at things right now is I'm looking for this consolidation to happen. I'm looking for retracement. I'm looking for a pullback down to lower levels, mainly because within this bear market, we're not really seeing much movement at all. So it almost makes sense that we're going to see some retracement to, lower price levels. And if that does happen, we should pull back down to this bottom support. Why this is important is due to the fact that we're in an ascending triangle. This would act as a very strong support with these high-low middle moving averages slowly creeping up here, that it inevitably should pop the price. It would give us something that we could easily follow. Wow, I meant to delete that, sorry. Let's delete this one more time. Okay, so what I'm referring to is if we do pull back down to here, it should show us signs of a reversal like this. We should see something like this followed by that. So if we do see something continuously following this pattern, we're about halfway down our bottom support, and once we do retest this bottom support, we should hold. We shouldn't be able to break through. There's a ton of upwards pressure. Not only do we have this, bottom support line, we have this uptrend, and we have the high-low MMAs, which by the time the price gets down to here, they'll be right up neck and neck. We'll have 4 key support areas holding this coin up in price, and it should start to reverse its pattern and swing from a current price of, I'd say, around $10,500 up to $12,600. So about $2,100 per Bitcoin in terms of capital and gain. So we should be able to see that jump. We should be able to see a $2,000 to $2,100 jump right here, which is good profit. It is a very big swing. So that's what I'm waiting for right now. We're looking for consolidation. I'm really anticipating bear markets. It's for short term. Like volume is over. We're looking for consolidation. We're looking for that retracement and that pullback down to here. Once we do retest that, I think this will be a great buying opportunity and we'll be able to head up to higher levels. So to swing our focus now to Litecoin and how that could be referenced is really right now with this consolidation point, we're really trying to find some sort of, how would I explain it? Pattern. That's the biggest thing. There's really not much patterns happening on the coin right now. You can see what exactly is going on as I jump to the weekly. We're pretty much getting stuck right now between our high-low middle moving averages. It almost looks like it wants to pull all the way back down to like $70, which is a possibility. We did see that major run. We entered an overbought market. We hit resistance, and now we're starting to see pullback and retracement. So it looks like we're coming back down. It looks like we want to hit this bottom support, this key support. We could kind of get juggled on in between here, but really it looks like the ball is in Bitcoin's court, and everything right now is following Bitcoin, because at the moment we're not seeing anything significant within Bitcoin to really call, within Litecoin to really call the next move. We do see a small descending triangle right here, which I can draw out for you. This is a very small one that's been drawn on, and it looks like we're going to retest $80. It really does. Resistance at the high-low MMA is huge right now. We're not having any luck breaking through that at the moment, and volume is dying off too. So it does indicate that there is going to be a short-term bear market for the next couple of days. So do be patient with that. Now to jump into Ethereum, we'll wrap things up with EOS in a second. Ethereum does have a better chart to follow. We do have some key supports right here. We do have this bottom up trend that is within an ascending wedge. We have a top resistance, which is right here, and we could inevitably trade in between here. We do have a support down at $197 to $200. So if we do decide to consolidate further, we do have numerous areas of support, which I do think we're going to end up retesting this bottom uptrend right here, and this should bring the price, or slowly bring the price higher up. We'll see a retest of 196. And then we should consolidate up on this line, bringing us to, higher levels, potentially 225, if not higher. Now to wrap things up with EOS, guys, and then we will wrap up today's episode. Let me just delete this really quickly. Okay, with EOS, I was actually looking at a ton of cryptocurrencies, and I might not stick with EOS for the week, but I'm having a lot of trouble right now with the altcoins. I'm seeing a lot of altcoins retesting their all-time lows, which is very surprising to me that these altcoins are kind of giving up. And I did hear a lot of people talking a couple months ago or a year or two ago that altcoins would inevitably run dry and be, irrelevant. So EOS is one of those cryptos which kind of has some support. We are not yet at its all-time low, very close to its all-time low. You can see practically bottomed out. Everything is oversold. Its weekly is also oversold. We're very low. We're very, bottomed out, ready to explode up. But there's not really much volume moving into EOS. So that's my question to you guys. Is there any cryptocurrency that you'd like to see that has some sort of significant value or potential to move up to higher levels? If so, please do comment it down below. That will wrap up today's episode, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.